Now this diagram is telling us that, so let me introduce this diagram. So I have a beaker here and some electrolytic solution, two carbon rods, a battery and copper wires to join those. Okay, now let me know some of the definitions which we have. So now this process is electrolysis going on here. Now this beaker is our electrolytic cell. Now this beaker becomes our electrolytic cell. Okay, and this becomes our electrolytic solution, and our electrolytic solution will be our water. For example, I will give you the water. Water is an electrolytic solution or electrolyte. Now this carbon rod that is situated for the positive side of the battery, that is connected with the positive side of the battery, is anode. That is known as anode. And similarly, the carbon rod which is situated and connected with the battery at the negative side is known as the cathode. Okay, now we have a battery here. These are copper wires, no need to name them. Now this carbon rod is known as anode and this carbon rod is known as cathode. Now when I turn on this battery, when the circuit is open, the water can break into its own ions. Now what are its ions? Group of atoms that possesses positive or negative charge. Now what will we do is, what is anode and what are cathode? The positively charged electrode is known as the anode and the negatively charged electrode is known as the cathode. Now let us learn about how these can break into their own ions. Now when this electricity is on, the water breaks into two ions, that is positively charged ions gets bubble near it and cathode also gets some of the bubbles. But can you mention something? There are more bubbles at the anode. You know why? Because oxygen has broken down. Now this is oxygen and this is hydrogen. Now here we have two molecules of hydrogen. So their ions have broken down and we have hydrogen here and we have oxygen there. Why? Because these are negatively charged. That are known as an ion. And the ions that are positively charged are known as cations. Now these cations break into their own ions. Now this electrolytic cell has break down into their ions that are hydrogen and oxygen, and the electrolysis takes place like this. In the next video we will learn about the electrolysis.